Turn up my cap. Man. Turn up my DB. What's good, everybody? Welcome back into Turn Up My DB. Give me a pound. You know, we can't shake hands. So give me some love. Give me some love. Thank you for joining your boy, sitting across the table from your boy. As you see, we got a new look in the studio DB. Put up a little bit of acoustic foam. Give it a little bit of that feel. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that feel. Tell me if it's real. Give it a little bit of that feel. First thing I want to start with, man, something extremely random. Extremely random. I want to say that the eyes emoji, you know, the one they like this, is one of my favorite emojis. And I don't really use it that often, but I love that. It can mean so many things. It's like, oh shit. Or it's like, man, I see you. I see you out here. Or the fuck is you doing? So just random. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I just love that emoji. Do you use that emoji? Do you use the eyes? Okay. See what's going on here. Second thing, a little bit more important, but I'm going to move this mic to the side. I'm going to show you my new shirt from my boy Hutch. Shout out to About My Grind. I just went and saw him yesterday, picked up a few shirts, picked up a couple for myself. You know, I got to splurge. Picked up one for Zeke. And so you'll have this one, and then I might be rocking another one on the Gray Space. Maybe. We'll see. But shout out to AMG. Check out the new gear. Where we going with this? I'm still trying to figure out this damn camera, like, you know, the opposite, the mirror effect. With no further ado, let's get into this goddamn episode. Let's talk that shit that y'all came here to talk to me about. Because I know you're talking to me on the other side of this. First things first, let's congratulate the Dodgers on winning their 7th World Series. Round of applause. Wow. Good series. Kind of felt like the whole time that Dodgers should win it, obviously, because they were the favorites. But that being said, Tampa Bay made it, you know, very, very competitive. Looked like it was going to go to a game 7. And Kevin Cash, the manager for the Tampa Bay Rays, decides his ace is not good enough to carry on the torch throughout the whole game. Now, here's the thing. I'm watching the game, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, they never pitch Blake Snell after the 5th inning. They just don't. They never pitch him after the 5th, 6th inning. They don't do it. So I knew at some point Blake was coming out. Who were you going to replace him with? Okay, whatever. We'll figure that out. But he was cooking, man. He was cooking. He had a full buffet going, and he had a little bit of some Asian, and he had a little bit of some Mexican, and he had a little bit of some Korean and some Caribbean, and he had a little bit of some good old American barbecue, and he had a little bit. He had some soul food. He was cooking. He was cooking. It was all you can eat buffet. This is why I have been such a critic of Dave Roberts in the past. Over analytical, you're looking at too many goddamn numbers. So Kevin Cash, I want to call him Kevin Nash, but it's Kevin Cash. does the same thing. He pulls Blake Snell, even though, like I said, what flavor you want, he was giving it to you. And then he puts in a reliever who had been having trouble. And that was it. They saved Clayton Kershaw's ass, I'm going to tell you right now. But nonetheless, I'm happy. Dodgers won. Awesome. There was a thing I saw that said Lakers won the 17th. Dodgers won the 7th. Put them together, 24. Shout out to Mamba. Another little scandal that happened. Justin Turner gets pulled during the game. Had tested for COVID-19. They did not get the results back before the game. They played the game. They're playing the game. They get the results back during the game. They, bro, you positive? We got to get you on out of here. You take him out. Continue the game. Obviously, the results we know. And post-game, he comes out to celebrate and take pictures. And he had been told to isolate. And people were like, well, what's going, like, should he be punished? Should the Dodgers be punished? Like, how? Look, I'm going to tell you this. This is a organization as far as Major League Baseball. There should have been somebody there that's like, nah, bro, you can't, you gotta go back, get out of here. I'm not gonna blame Justin Turner all the way because I feel like part of it is he's like, yo, we've been to 3. I lost 2. I want to get out there. I played the game. Damn near. I've been out there. I hadn't had my mask on. I had already exposed a lot of people. I kind of understand why he did it. Not to say it was a smart move at all, but I understand why he did it. I think the blame, if you're going to put any blame, it has to be on Major League Baseball for not, there's got to be somebody there to police this type of stuff. So, what are you guys' thoughts? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Blake Snell, Kevin Cash's decision with Blake Snell. What do you think about Justin Turner and that whole fiasco? I guess we got to wait and see if MLB hands down any punishment, fines, or whatever. On to a little bit of NFL. Cardinals, Seahawks, Monday night, prime time. There's so many games right now in NFL. It's like, they're on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, damn near every day of the week. So, Cardinals, Seahawks, Sunday night, prime time, 1 and 2 in the division. Seahawks number 1, Cardinals number 2 in the division. Seahawks are doing their business. They're beating them. Cardinals come back to tie the game, force into overtime. Seahawks win the toss in overtime, and I'm a Cardinals fan, so I'm sitting here, I'm going, the game's over. It's Russell Wilson. This is what he does. He's going to drive down the field, and he's going to at least put them in the position to score a field goal or touchdown. It is what it is. It's Russell Wilson. All of a sudden, Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator for the Cardinals, has this epiphany. And he's like, I'm gonna run these crazy blitz packages. So they get the stop. Cardinals get the stop. They get the ball back. They're marching down the field. They go to kick the field goal. Cliff Kingsbury, time management is terrible. And they're about to get a delay of game. He's not even paying attention. Somebody has to run up to him and say, yo, we about to get a delay of game. quickly calls a timeout and freezes the kicker. How do you freeze your own kicker? How do you even get to the point where you're calling a timeout because of bad time management and overtime on a field goal to win the game? This can't happen. Misses the field goal. Seahawks get the ball back. Again, Vance Joseph had some coffee, had a shot. He had, I don't know what he had. I don't know what he had. He had a plate from Lolo's Chicken and Waffle. I don't know what he had. But called some incredible defensive plays. These guys go out there and make the plays, get the interception, get the ball back, kick the field goal. Game over. Incredible game. Incredible game. If you guys did not get a chance to see this game, please go back and watch the highlights. Now, in other NFL news, Antonio Brown back in the league. Antonio Brown back in the league. Another Tampa Bay team, NFL Tampa Bay team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay is what we're calling them now with Tom Brady. Sign Antonio Brown to that already talented roster. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on this, because that's obviously what you came here for, right? I don't like the fit. So he was deciding between two teams. He was deciding between Seattle Seahawks and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, he obviously played one game with Tom Brady and felt a little bit more comfortable going with Tom Brady. I think in the past he said he's not going to play for or with another quarterback besides Tom Brady. I don't like the fit because there's already so many weapons there. And Antonio Brown, look, I gotta judge by history, and his history has shown that he is a guy who wants and needs the ball no matter the record, no matter if it's a dub or an L. It does not matter. He's a guy that wants to get his touches, wants to get his yards. He wants to be part of the show. And whenever you have a receiver, any type of receiver in any type of skill position, that is doing that in any type of situation. I understand if you're losing and you're not getting the ball and you're like, look, we're losing, get me the damn ball. That's a different scenario. But if you're winning and you're winning by spreading the ball out, and maybe one game you're getting 15 touches, and maybe the next game you're getting, 5 or 6 for 85 yards, whatever the case may be. It's about the dubs, man. If you're there to win. And Antonio has shown in recent history that he's not with that. He's trying to stack them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the fit. I actually like the fit a lot better in Seattle. I think Pete Carroll's a good enough coach. I'm glad Seattle didn't get him, but I think that fit was a lot better for him, where he would have had a good amount of touches, and I think they might have stacked some wins. I'm happy that he's in Tampa. Tampa, man, are they a favorite to get to the Super Bowl now in the NFC? I mean, what are we talking about here? Tom Brady's looking okay. He's looking okay. He's not looking like young Tom, but he's looking like he might hit that 45 mark like he said he would. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Don't get me started on the least. We already know where I am with that. Now on to NBA news. Daryl Morey is the new GM of the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, you heard this right. Daryl Morey, who spent around 13 seasons with the Rockets, talked about it on a past episode, stepped down and is now the new GM for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he goes there. He's with Doc Rivers. You got Daryl Morey. You've got Ben Simmons. You've got Joel Embiid. The 76ers are going for it. And I have to be, look, I'm not mad at this at all. I actually think this is a tremendous move. I actually think this is one of the biggest offseason moves so far. Daryl Morey is a hell of a GM. Now, you have just coupled Daryl Morey with Doc Rivers, and take the one championship away from Doc Rivers. They have been known to not get to the final game. So we'll see how this goes. I think there's going to be a bunch of trades. I think Daryl Morey's going to go in there. I think Ben Simmons is gone. I think either Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid is gone. I think they're gone. And I think he's going to make a hard push to get some players from his former team. I just think I don't know. He's going to try to get shooters. He's going to try to get more. He's going to try to get, it's in his name, Daryl Morey. Okay. So he's going to try to get more to add to this team. You might even see a push for like JJ Redick to come back. I don't know. But great hire by the 76ers. Look, you're looking at that East. You're looking at the Bucks. You're looking at the Heat. You're looking at the Celtics. You're looking at an East that's getting better. You're looking at Toronto. The 76ers are looking around. They're going, we may be on the end of this thing before we know it if we don't make some moves. And this is a move that you do that you're like, yo, we just going to get one of the smartest motherfuckers in the business, a vet at this position. And GMs are hard to come by. Good GMs are hard to come by. So fabulous move for the 76ers. Looking forward to what they do in the future. Speaking of the Rockets and not getting there and all kind of shit, Mike D'Antoni, the ex-coach of the Rockets, has just signed on to be an assistant coach for Steve Nash, who is now the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. He joins Steve and he joins Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire. I don't know if look, man, they're gonna have crazy offense. They're gonna have crazy offense. Where the hell is the defense gonna come from? They're gonna outscore you 150 a night? Like we just saw the playoffs. At some point, you have to lock down and play defense. You're literally talking about people who have never sniffed the finals. What are your thoughts? Mike D'Antoni joining Steve Nash, Brooklyn Nets. They're going to have crazy offense, but I don't know. Not sure. Clemson. A little college football for you. Clemson's Trevor Lawrence, the star quarterback, the projected number 1 pick in the NFL draft, has tested positive for COVID-19. There's been a lot of just back and forth. What is Clemson going to do? This college football season is really weird because you've got conferences that are starting, that have started. You've got conferences that are just starting. You've got Pac-12, which hasn't started yet, but they're going to start. I don't know. I've been trying to keep up with college football, one of my favorite sports, but it's been tough with everything that's been going on. So I guess we'll be on Trevor Lawrence watch for a little bit to see how he does. Now on to the section that I think a lot of you guys come for. What's in your boys' rotation? This is Turn Up My DB. I only got 2 for y'all this episode. Okay, so bear with your boy. The first one, man, brand new album, Joyner Lucas, Evolution. Snitch.
This your motherfucking conscience, nigga, don't even do it. Don't start acting like a bitch, cause you forgot where you going. You made choices that done put you here, and now you just ruined. And I don't care about why you did it or who got you influenced. Nah, don't listen to that nigga, that ain't good advice. If you cooperate, then it's your chance to save your life. Just tell them what they wanna know, and you won't pay the price. Someone call it snitching, but for me, I call it make it right. Man, fuck that make it right shit, you gotta sit to your bed. You should've thought about this shit before you did what you did. Give a fuck about your family or your bitch or your kids. You either gonna respect the code or you gonna get what you give. Who gives a fuck about the codes? No one follow codes. We both know that jail ain't the place you wanna go. Somebody fucking on your bitch, you tryna call a phone. If I was you, I'd tell them boys everything they wanna know. Okay, let's think about this, let's embrace it. Let's make an illustration. Let's say you switch up with it and bitch up in and make a statement. Now niggas in jail, that nigga ain't telling, had no stitch temptations. Now you might be free, but you might get killed for giving up information. And if you don't get killed, then that's a rap. Everybody gonna know you as a rat. Won't get no respect for the rest of your life. Nobody.
When I tell you, we will be reviewing this, by the way. When I tell you Joyner did his thing on this, trust and believe. You gotta wait to hear my score, obviously, but Joyner, I don't want to give too much away. Joyner did his thing. Go check out the album. Let me know what you guys think. And make sure you go check out Gray Space Reviews when we drop that review for y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? Next one is actually an older album. Older album, but I put it back in the rotation. Sometimes I gotta, you know, sometimes I gotta dig through the crates. You know what I'm saying? Gotta flip through the crates. You know? So it's too much news. It's new all the time. Sometimes I'm like, hey, hold up, stop. Wait a minute. Chill. Let me go back and dig through the crates. And I went back and I found an artist that I don't know how many people really know of him, but it's a dope young artist. Brent Faiyaz, Sonder Son.
I ain't waste no time. I ain't never calling my name. I used to walk to work every day. Me and my dog. Like in the night, I came out alright. All the homies, we came up the same way. And I swear ain't nothing changed. Got a little bit of change in my pocket, but I maintained. We were young and in this world, chasing dreams and girls, running from our problems. I know that we older now, but that's what we were. I remember we were young and dumb. Some niggas in a rush to grow up. I remember we were young and dumb. Gang over love.
This dude's incredible. Go check this album out. I don't know. He's got this old school sound, kind of like 90s, early 2000s. Really, not a lot of auto-tune. I don't think any auto-tune at all. Just a real vibe. And I really wish this dude would put out a lot more projects, man. I'm a big fan of Brent Faiyaz, man. He's fire. So go check out that album, Brent Faiyaz, Sonder Son. And check out all of his albums, man. He dropped one earlier this year. I think it's Fuck the World. I've got that in my playlist. It's not in my rotation right now. That's why I didn't put it up. But go check out those two albums and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Turn Up My DB. Make sure you go check out About My Grind. Link will be down in the description, but it'll also be right there for you, amgthebrand.com. Great dude. Hutch is an amazing dude and amazing clothing. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Before you do anything, make sure you subscribe, like or unlike if you ain't feeling it, whatever, but I'd rather you like. Leave a comment and share this with your peoples, man. Share it with your peoples, man. Show them the video, man. What are you doing out here, man? Come on, man. Hey, I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay positive. Always stay on the up and up. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. One. Turn up my man.
Cold rock star.
Turn up my DB.
Cold rock star.